Italy. A name that conjures up images of rolling hills, sun-drenched vineyards and ancient ruins bathed in golden light. From the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the sun-kissed shores of Sicily, Italy is a land of diverse beauty and unparalleled history. This is a land where empires rose and fell, where art and culture flourished, and where the seeds of Western civilization were sown. For centuries, Italy has been a crossroads of cultures and a melting pot of ideas. The echoes of these ancient civilizations are everywhere in Italy. They whisper in the crumbling walls of Roman forums, in the masterpieces of Renaissance art, and in the cobbled streets of medieval towns. Italy is a living museum, a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and ambition. To truly understand Italy is to embark on a journey through time, to trace the threads of history that have woven this nation into the vibrant tapestry it is today. This is a story of conquests and defeats, of artistic brilliance and scientific innovation, of religious fervour and political upheaval. From the rise and fall of empires to the birth of the Renaissance, Italy has left an enduring legacy on the world. Our story takes us back to the banks of the Tiber River, where legend tells us a small village was founded in 753 BC. This humble settlement, Rome, would grow into one of the most powerful empires the world has ever known. But a growing desire for power among the aristocracy led to the establishment of the Roman Republic in 509 BC. Through military prowess and strategic alliances, Rome extended its control over the Italian peninsula. The late Republic, however, was a time of turmoil and upheaval. Internal strife, political corruption, and social unrest shook the very foundations of Roman society. From this chaos emerged Julius Caesar, a brilliant military strategist and ambitious politician. Through a series of military victories and cunning political maneuvers, Caesar rose to prominence, ultimately declaring himself dictator for life in 44 BC. Caesar's reign marked a turning point in Roman history. He implemented significant reforms, reorganized the Roman calendar, and extended Roman citizenship to conquered peoples. However, his growing power and ambition aroused the suspicion and envy of his rivals, who assassinated him on the Ides of March. Augustus's reign ushered in the Roman Empire, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Under his rule, Rome's borders were secured, its infrastructure improved, and its culture flourished. The Romans were master builders, and their legacy can still be seen today in the ruins of their aqueducts, amphitheatres and public baths scattered across Europe, North Africa and the Middle East. Their contributions to law, language and government continue to shape our world. Latin, the language of ancient Rome, became the foundation for many modern European languages, while Roman concepts of citizenship and governance influenced the development of democracy and representative government. Despite its many achievements, the Roman Empire was not immune to the forces of history. By the 3rd century AD, the empire faced a multitude of challenges, including economic instability, political corruption, and barbarian invasions. The once mighty Roman legions, stretched thin across a vast empire, found themselves increasingly unable to hold back the tide of invaders. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the west, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by a barbarian general named Odoacer, marking the traditional date for the fall of the Western Roman Empire. While the Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, would continue for centuries to come, the fall of the West had a profound impact on Europe, ushering in a period of fragmentation and change. With the fall of the Western Roman Empire, Italy, once the heart of a vast dominion, was fragmented into a patchwork of kingdoms and principalities. The peninsula became a battleground for competing powers, with Byzantine emperors, Lombard kings and Frankish conquerors all vying for control. This period, often referred to as the Dark Ages, was marked by political instability, economic decline and social upheaval. Yet amidst the chaos, the seeds of a new order were being sown. The Catholic Church, which had emerged as a powerful force in the late Roman Empire, played a pivotal role in shaping the course of Italian history during the Middle Ages. Monasteries became repositories of knowledge, preserving classical texts and fostering scholarship. By the 11th century, a new spirit of dynamism began to emerge in Italy. Trade routes, long dormant, were revived, connecting Italy with the Byzantine East and the burgeoning markets of Northern Europe. This economic revival breathed new life into Italian cities, transforming them from provincial backwaters into thriving centres of commerce and culture. City-states, such as Florence, Venice and Milan, rose to prominence, each with its unique character and ambitions. These city-states were governed by powerful merchant families who had amassed wealth through trade and industry. Competition between these city-states was fierce, leading to both conflict and innovation. The Renaissance, which began in Italy in the 14th century, marked a profound shift in European thought and culture. It was a time of renewed interest in classical learning, art and philosophy, a rediscovery of the knowledge and values of ancient Greece and Rome. This intellectual awakening was fueled by a number of factors, including the rediscovery of lost classical texts, the invention of the printing press, and the patronage of wealthy merchants and rulers. At the heart of the Renaissance was a belief in the potential of human reason and creativity. Scholars, artists and thinkers began to challenge long-held assumptions, exploring new ideas and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. Italy, with its rich classical heritage and its vibrant city-states, became the crucible of this cultural revolution. The Italian Renaissance produced artistic geniuses like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo and Raphael. They created works of unparalleled beauty and technical brilliance. From Florence's Duomo to the Mona Lisa, their creations inspire awe. The Renaissance was a period of profound intellectual and scientific ferment. Leonardo excelled in art, engineering, anatomy and invention. By the 19th century, the Italian peninsula, for centuries fragmented and ruled by foreign powers, yearned for unity. The flames of nationalism, ignited by the French Revolution and Napoleonic Wars, began to spread throughout Italy, igniting the dreams of a unified and independent nation. This period, known as the Risorgimento, meaning resurgence or revival, was a time of intense political and social ferment, a struggle for liberty and self-determination. At the forefront of this movement were figures like Giuseppe Mazzini, a passionate nationalist who envisioned a unified Italy as a republic based on the principles of democracy and popular sovereignty. Mazzini's writings and speeches inspired countless Italians to join the cause of unification, mobilizing the masses and laying the ideological groundwork for the struggle ahead. While Mazzini provided the ideological fire, it was the pragmatic leadership of Camillo Benso, Count of Cavour, and the military genius of Giuseppe Garibaldi that ultimately brought about Italian unification. Cavour, a shrewd diplomat and statesman, served as the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Piedmont-Sardinia, the most powerful of the Italian states. He recognized that achieving Italian unity would require not only popular support, but also the backing of powerful allies. Cavour skillfully navigated the complex web of European diplomacy, securing the support of France and Great Britain in Piedmont-Sardinia's struggle against Austrian rule in northern Italy. Meanwhile, in the south, Garibaldi, a charismatic military leader and a fervent nationalist, led his band of volunteers, known as the Red Shirts, in a daring expedition to liberate Sicily and Naples from Bourbon rule. In 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was proclaimed, with Victor Emmanuel II of Piedmont-Sardinia as its king. However, the process of unification was far from complete. Venice remained under Austrian control, and Rome, the historical heart of Italy, was still ruled by the Pope and protected by French troops. It would take another decade of diplomacy and warfare before these territories were incorporated into the new Italian state. The newly unified Italy faced daunting challenges. Regional differences, economic disparities and political divisions threatened to undermine the fragile unity that had been achieved. The 20th century brought both triumph and tragedy to Italy. The country emerged victorious from World War I, gaining new territories but at a heavy cost in human life and economic resources. The post-war period was marked by social unrest, economic instability and political turmoil, creating fertile ground for the rise of extremist ideologies. In 1922, Benito Mussolini, a charismatic but ruthless leader, seized power, establishing a fascist dictatorship that would rule Italy for the next 2 decades. Mussolini's regime, with its emphasis on nationalism, militarism and authoritarianism, plunged Italy into a dark period of its history. The country became embroiled in costly foreign adventures, invading Ethiopia and allying itself with Nazi Germany in World War II. As the 21st century dawned, Italy stood as a testament to its tumultuous yet vibrant past. No longer a fledgling nation finding its footing, it had emerged as a major player on the global stage. Its economy, the third largest in the Eurozone, was a powerhouse of fashion, design and manufacturing, boasting globally recognized brands that embodied Italian style and craftsmanship. From the catwalks of Milan to the factories of Turin, Italy's influence on the world of design and innovation was undeniable. But Italy's contributions to the world stage extended far beyond the realm of economics. Its cultural heritage continued to captivate and inspire, drawing millions of visitors each year to marvel at its architectural wonders, artistic masterpieces and historical treasures. Yet, like any nation, Italy faced its share of challenges in the 21st century. Economic disparities between the prosperous north and the less developed south persisted, requiring innovative solutions to ensure inclusive growth and opportunity for all Italians. The global financial crisis and subsequent economic downturns had tested the resilience of the Italian economy, necessitating structural reforms and fiscal prudence. The arrival of significant numbers of migrants and refugees fleeing conflict and poverty in other parts of the world presented both challenges and opportunities. Addressing these challenges would be crucial for Italy to maintain its social cohesion and create a more prosperous and equitable future for all its citizens. Despite these challenges, Italy's greatest strength lay in the resilience and spirit of its people. Italians possessed a remarkable ability to adapt, innovate and overcome adversity, drawing upon their rich history and cultural heritage to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Their deep-rooted sense of community, family and tradition provided a strong foundation for social cohesion and solidarity, even in times of uncertainty. Italy's vibrant democracy, with its lively debates and passionate engagement, reflected the dynamism of its people. This commitment to democratic values and active citizenship boded well for Italy's ability to address its challenges and seize new opportunities in the 21st century. As Italy looked to the future, it did so with a deep awareness of its past and a steadfast belief in its potential. The legacy of ancient Rome and the Renaissance served as a constant source of inspiration. Italy's future lay in harnessing the creativity and resilience of its people, in embracing innovation while preserving its rich cultural heritage, and in working collaboratively with its European partners. From the rise and fall of empires to the birth of the Renaissance, Italy's story is one of remarkable continuity and enduring legacy. The echoes of its past resonate in its art, its architecture, its language, its cuisine, and the very spirit of its people. Italy has retained its unique character, its passion for life, its appreciation for beauty, and its unwavering belief in the power of human ingenuity. Italy's story is far from over. It continues to evolve, to adapt, and to inspire, reminding us that the past is never truly gone. It lives on in the present, shaping the future.